Sunny, back with another video, and today real quick I would like to share with you guys my budget AMD gaming slash workstation build. Now I built this PC for everyday work purpose, gaming slash workstation. So basically this PC is for somebody who is maybe looking to start a YouTube channel and you are in extreme budget. Now I know Zen is coming out pretty soon, maybe end of this month or beginning of January next year, and you guys may be thinking why are you building a AMD build right now with the AMD FX 8320 processor? Now there's a reason for that. I have a micro center around me, and Black Friday I picked up this motherboard, Gigabyte 78 LMT-USB 3 for $14 and the processor for $79. So I got a crazy deal with the processor and the motherboard. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick it up and I'm just build it like a budget gaming slash workstation build. And also I ordered a graphic card from Amazon. It was a AMD RX 460. Now I still didn't receive the graphic card, so I contacted the seller, and the seller told me he's out of inventory, so he canceled the order and he just refunded me the money. So today I went to eBay and I got a good deal on a Gigabyte R9 380 4GB version for $124. So I picked up that graphic card. Actually I ordered that graphic card, should get that graphic card by next week sometime, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. So meantime I was like, what I should do with this PC. So I was like, why not just pull the GTX 1070 Foundry Edition from my editing machine, the 12 core. So I pulled it out, installed it in the AMD, and I ran some benchmark for you. And there was some hiccup here and there. Also the CPU I overclocked to 4.2 GHz with 1.34 volt, and the max temperature load is around 60 or 61 Celsius, and I believe the idle temp was 27 something. So yeah, the CPU is performing really well. Now if you guys didn't watch my build video for this AMD build, you should watch. Maybe I'll have a card right on the top somewhere here. You should watch that video. And when I built that PC, I didn't have this cooler on it, so I didn't have the Cooler Master Hyper T4. I had a stock cooler. So when I started overclocking, I knew I had to get rid of the AMD cooler. So I switched the cooler. I had this cooler liner, just installed it, and I got a pretty good temperature. I'm getting pretty good temperature right now. I have push and pull setup, so it's better, you know. So one fan, the bottom fan is pushing and the top fan is just pulling it out, all the hot air. So yeah, and yeah, so the system is performing good. Only problem, I do not recommend you guys, if you get an AMD FX 8320 processor, don't get yourself a GTX 1070. The reason I'm doing this for just hell of it, I just want to show you guys, because I have the graphic card laying around, and this graphic card is not for this build to begin with. It's for my personal rig, the editing machine. So just get yourself a GTX 1060 or RX 480 or RX 470. You don't need a graphic card like GTX 1070, because the CPU will bottleneck. Even the CPU is overclocked to 4.2 GHz. The CPU was bottlenecking when I did GTA 5 benchmark. So GTA 5 benchmark, when I ran with my 12 core processor with the GTX 1070, my average was around 75 to 80 I was getting. Now with the AMD FX 8320 overclocked to 4.2 GHz, I'm getting 60 frame. Because GTA 5 relies on the CPU more than the GPU. For GTA 5, basically you need a processor like i5 6500 or i5 6600K, or even better if you can get an i7 6700K. So I don't know, I just feel like this card does not belong in this build. It just, so yeah guys, let me know if you guys have any other question. If you guys have any other question, leave in the comment below. I'll be more than happy to answer you guys. And if you do like my video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And let's just go on with this benchmark, and I'll go through all the parts I used in this build. So let's just go on. So the motherboard I went with this build, Gigabyte 78LMT-USB 3 motherboard. It's one of the best budget AMD M3 Plus motherboard. You can also overclock with this motherboard. The processor I went with, AMD FX 8320E. It's a great processor for the budget builders. I got to overclock this processor to 4.2 GHz. And of course the RAMs I went with my favorite brand, Crucial Ballistics 1600 MHz RAMs. Also I got to overclock these RAMs to 1866 MHz. The power supply I went with, Corsair CX 430 watt power supply. This power supply is more than enough for a GTX 1070, GTX 1060, AMD RX 480. And the cooler, as you guys can see, the cooler I went with Cooler Master Hyper T4 cooler. I bought it used for $14. And of course the SSD I went with SanDisk SSD Plus 120 gig. And as you guys can see, the case I went with NZXT Source 210 case. It's a budget case for $44, also from Micro Center. As you guys can see, the parts list. If you guys have any other question, don't forget to leave in the comment below. Enjoy the benchmark, and don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned.